Okay, I'm going to show you guys an attempt how to set your valves, okay? I think I've done a video on this, but I can't remember if I uploaded it or not. But anyway, I have to redo this one. This is a new machine I got this spring, and it's been a couple, 3 months now, and I want to set these valves because I'm not happy with the way it's running. So I'm just changing the plug, which I already did, and now we're going to set these valves. Now, first off, you want to take your cover off. Then you want to take this out. Now, when you take this bolt out, which is the cap for this, okay? So this cap sits on here. Now, just be careful because there's a gasket right in here. So take it off very gently, and so you don't wreck that gasket in there, okay? Just remember that when you take this screw out, there's a little tiny brass washer on here, okay? Try not to lose that. And don't take your plug out, because if that somehow dirt or that washer happens to fall off and into your cylinder, then you gotta take it out somehow, right? And it's brass, so you can't use a magnet or nothing, right? But anyway, okay, so enough about that. All right, so now we got the valves, and what you want to do is you want to pull on your string till you hit the top end of the piston, till the piston hits the top end of your cylinder. Okay, so now we've got it there. Now you can see I've got some looseness in here. Now I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but you can move this a little bit. There you go, right there. Okay, and this one too. Okay, so if you watch, these things go up and down, okay? So they'll go down and up, down and up. So what you want to do is you want to get them to the top of the stroke right there. And that's when you want to adjust that. So now this is the tool that you do that with, okay? So you can get these at your Stihl dealership. Just tell them you want the tool to set your valves, and they'll sell you that. It's like $1.50, $2. Well, maybe it's 300 now. I don't know. Anyhow, so right there, you want to put that in there, okay? Now that's between the top of the spring and your arm, all right? Now, what I do and what everybody else tells you to do is to clamp that down just so you can slide that in and out nice and firm, okay? Now this is a number 8 socket, so you can throw that on there and just do real gentle, and as you go, just pull it in and out. Geez, that's out quite a bit. Okay, so right there, I'm feeling some tension. Okay, so that's kind of all you really want. Now we're going to try that again after. Oh, look, it's still going. Boy, these are really out. Okay, so I'm happy with that right there. We'll try it again in a bit. Now the other one, we'll do the same thing. We'll get it down, and then we'll get it to the top right there. Okay, so now we want to adjust this one. Okay, that's not where I want it, right there. Bear with me, we got to find the right spot. There it is. Okay, now we got a little bit of play in that. Okay, you can see it in there. Okay, so I'm going to stick that in there like that. Okay, now really you only have to turn these about an 1/8 to a 1/4 to get them to slide down. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now we'll try them again. Okay, so I can't get that in there. We got a little bit of play, but I can't get this in there. So I'm good with that one. Now this one here, bear with me because it takes time. You can't just mess with this stuff. Okay, so we got some play there now. Top of the cylinder. Yep. Okay, so there, right there. So just gotta take it back and forth. And if you can't get this in there, it's good. Or just barely get it in there. I can just barely get that in there. I can go just another touch more. And there it is. I'm happy with that. Okay, so that's all it is. Now, this is kind of important to do on your machines. Now, the dealership is going to cost you a lot of money to do this. I don't know how much it is because I've never done it because I learned on my own. And but yeah, that's it. Just make sure everything's clean. Don't brush anything off. Don't do anything. Just get in there, get it done, and get your cap back on before anything can get in there. Make sure everything's clean around you, and put your screw back on. And don't tighten that down too tight. Just firm. That's all you need. And that's it. You take her outside, start her up, and you're not going to notice a difference right away, but you're going to notice. I notice a big difference that these guys, these machines don't run very good in hot weather. I'll tell you what. When it's cooler outside, 15 above, run perfect. You get in that 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. I don't know what it is Fahrenheit, but they don't run with a shit. And by having these set up and do everything that you can to make them run right, that's about all you can do. And then obviously your high-low on your fuel. You might have to adjust those every once in a while. But we're going to do that in another video. All right. There you go. Take care.